Well, this has definitely been the shortest gap in between collecting phones and probably also the phone collections overall too, but yeah. Anyways, welcome back to the OSV channel and welcome to our latest phone update for today. And yes, like last time I got 5 new devices, including 2 that are from Samsung as well. Yeah, I've mentioned them in the post by the way, so yeah. That is also on my channel. But yes, so it's not as big as the Apple update, I like to call that, from last time. Yeah, I had same amount of phones, but I had a ton of cases and only like 1 charger. I got 4 chargers today, and also 3/4 cases if you want to call it, because one of them is actually a 2-in-1. But yeah. But anyways, yes, welcome to our second phone update for August, and yeah, after that we'll be having our phone collection update. And also, yeah, King Pig is going to have an announcement about the Bad Piggies movie, which will be after I've filmed this video. So, yeah, so do stay tuned for that. But anyways, yeah, so I got these all from a friend of my granddad, yeah. So yeah, and she was kind to give me these devices for my collection. So now, with the added devices, I have 68 totals. So yes, so these includes 4 new smartphones, of course, since I mainly collect smartphones. But also, I got a new feature phone as well. I'll showcase that at the end of the phone sections. Yes. All right, it is now time to begin the lineup with the phones, of course. So starting out, this is a Samsung Galaxy J3 2016. This is actually my first Galaxy J device in my collection, which is interesting since I do have an A device. Well, actually now 2. I'll showcase the next one in a minute, but yeah, that'd be my A51. But yeah, I've never gotten a J device until now, so yeah. And it came with this case. I'll show you that after the phones, but yeah. Unfortunately, though, it is passcode locked, and just to let you know, all of the working smartphones I have gotten are unfortunately passcode locked, so yeah, I won't be able to show you, like, what versions they are on, except for this one, because I think I know what Android version this might be on, so yeah. So let me just turn it on. So yeah, I have to flip this to the back. So yeah. This is the only one with a personal wallpaper, yeah. So, yeah, there's the startup screen. And you'll see by the boot up animation in a sec about what version it's going to be on, since I think it went up to 6.1.1, which had the S7 boot animation, but this has the S5 and S6 boot animation, so this might be on, like, 5.1.1, I think, so, yeah. So, yeah, that just works, and let me just turn that around pretty quick, because I obviously don't want to show any personal stuff, so, yeah. Because obviously that is prohibited from OSP's tech videos, of course, yeah. So yeah, the model number for that one is an J320FN. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's an alternate variant, I think it is, because I think they also did a J320F, if I remember. Yeah, but this is the FN version. So yeah, it is unlocked, and basically like all of these smartphones I have here today are unlocked, I think, including the non-working one that I'll show you in a sec. But yeah. Okay, next up, here's my other Samsung that I got. So I originally did not know what Samsung phone this is. I know it was from the A series, but I later found out that this is a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G, which is also now my newest Samsung device that I have in my lineup now. So yeah, I think it's dead. Yeah, it is dead at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, you just saw the flash there. Yeah, it was trying to boot up, but it just died. Yeah, once again, this is passcode locked, and this didn't come up with any case, so yeah, it was just like bare bones itself, really, so yeah. But yeah, it's my newest Samsung, however, unfortunately, I can't use it since I obviously don't know the passcode for it, so that's a shame. Anyways, on to my 2 iPhones, and these are actually both dupes, by the way, so yeah, so expect some interesting results for these guys. So starting out, here's an iPhone 4S. You can tell this is an A1387, so this is an iPhone 4S. Yeah, you can just see it right there, but yeah. This one, like my other one, does not work, and yeah, it's basically like the same specs, even though it's a little bit more scuffed up. Let me just bring up my other one for you. So yeah, I now have 2 4S's, just to go with my 2 3GS's, I guess, because I now have 2 of those, and also they both do not work, so yeah. So they're literally just same specs. They're in black, and yeah, they just do not work whatsoever, so yeah. Pretty interesting that I got 2 of like the same device, yeah. Like with the same exact conditions as each other, which is kind of funny, but yeah. Alright, on to the most unique one in my opinion. Yep, I actually have a 4th one now. Here's an iPhone 6S, this time a silver one actually. I don't actually have a silver one yet. But yeah, this actually makes it my 4th iPhone 6s, making this my first ever quadruple to be in my collection. Yeah, this used to be, yeah, for the 6s, this used to be my 3rd triple, but now, since I've got another one of these, I managed to acquire my first ever quadruple as well. So yeah, this one, does work. Yeah, same goes for the A32 5G, by the way. Oh yeah, it is turning on now. Once again, this is passcode locked. However, luckily the wallpaper is just a generic one, so I will be able to show you this on the lock screen. Albeit it's passcode locked, so I can't show you the home screen, so I don't know what iOS version this is on, unfortunately, but yeah. So, I think this is like my second good working success that I have, alongside my rose gold one. I'll show you the others in a minute, but yeah. Let me just wait for this guy to boot on first. Come on, Apple, you can do it. This one might take the longest out of all the successes, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, don't mind if Red Bull TV's on the background, but yeah. Okay. This one seems to take a bit longer than my other successes to boot up, but okay. While that's waiting to turn on, I'll instead show you this guy. Yeah, this is actually my only feature phone that I got in this lineup today. This is a Nokia 6301 on orange, so this actually makes it my second orange carried device in my collection. Oh, hey, the iPhone's back on. Okay. Yeah, it's completely disabled at the moment because I tried to enter the passcode. Well, obviously, since I don't know it, yeah, it is completely disabled at the moment. It says try again in 4 minutes. But let me just show you this guy here. So, yeah, so this is the oldest device, obviously, that I got from the lineup. As you can see, it is orange, and you can't really see it on view, but I actually knew, yeah, I can see it there. It's a 6301. So I originally thought this was just a regular 6300, but obviously since it's the orange version, it's the 6301. So yeah, unfortunately, I think I haven't gotten a charger that actually works with this guy. So this is currently untested at the moment. However, yeah, it's kind of broken too because this comes off. Yeah, the faceplate, and also this faceplate as well. Yeah, the top faceplate, I guess. So yeah, it is actually kind of broken, not gonna lie. Okay, let me just put it back together pretty quick. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's essentially just yeah, it's in kind of alright condition at the moment. Yeah, the other phones are in pretty good condition anyway. So yeah, this is like the only one that's in like alright condition, even though it is broken, basically, because yeah, some of the parts are just can just fall off at this damn thing. Oh yeah, it's coming off now. Wait, come on, you stupid Nokia, don't fall off on me, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 2 megapixel camera. That's what was good for cameras, like, during those days. Yeah, with this guy. Oh my god. I would really like to see this guy actually turn on, because my other Nokia device, which is my limited edition Nokia A3210, unfortunately does not work, so yeah. And obviously that's, I think, my oldest device in the collection, I think, so yeah, that's from 2001/2002, because it has a unique faceplate from Fantastic Facias. That's the brand. I think it's a Spanish brand, but yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting device, and currently my latest feature phone to be added to the collection. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, back to the 6S. So it's back to 3 minutes now, but yeah. Well, time for a group. Yeah, time for a group photo. Not really, but yeah. All my 6Ss. I have 4 of these guys now. Like, wow. I am actually pretty surprised. This is now my first quadruple, but yeah. So there's my silver guy, the rose gold, and then both of the space grays, including the bombshell. Yeah, I dubbed that guy the bombshell, like, during my, yeah, it was during my August update. Well, the update from earlier that month, but yeah, because I'm planning to do a second version of the August update soon. But yeah, as you can see all the iPhone S tags, so they're all 6S models. And, yes, this guy is also an A1688, so, yeah, it's the exact same, oh, I meant this guy, yeah, yeah, you see, this guy's also an A1688, so, yeah, it's the same model as the other 3 blowers here. Yeah, surprised I actually got on my first quadruple now. And, just as a bonus, here is my iPhone 6, my only 6, which is also in silver, by the way. So yeah, I have like 2 different models that are literally the same color. Yeah. Yeah, my iPhone 6 is dead though, since it has, I think, battery issues. Yeah, even though it doesn't have a bloated battery. So yeah. off you go. Okay, so that's the phones down. So onto my 3/4 cases. I'll get to this one in a sec, to tell you why it's 4 sometimes, but yeah. So here's this flap case. It's really beat up flap case. This is actually for my Galaxy J3. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately it is broken though. So yeah, that's a shame. But yeah. So just a generic flap case for the Galaxy J3 2016. I'm not sure if it was also going to be used for any other Samsung models like this, but yeah, I don't know if it was. I think it might have just only been specifically to be used for the J3 2016, but yeah. Okay, moving on, here's this hard shell case for the 4S. And as you can see, it is UK themed. Yes, I know I live in the UK, that's why. But yeah, so it's just completely white on this side, but yeah. It's just like a stylized version of the UK flag, or Union Jack. Yeah, that's what they call it sometimes, but yeah. That's like stylized on the back, so yeah. And just for demonstration, here is the 4S with the case on, as you can see here, even though this doesn't work, but yeah. As you can see, there's a good hole there for the camera, so yeah. So this actually wasn't a good case back then, even if my 4S would have worked, but yeah, unfortunately it doesn't. Okay, let me just take the case off pretty quick. There we go. Okay, alright, last case, and this is the one that I'm mainly going to talk about here. So here's a iPhone 6 and 6S case that is actually a 2-in-1. So yeah, it's a mix of a soft black case like this here, just a generic one really, yeah, and then this shell here, which is orange, yeah, not to be confused with the carrier, but yeah. So yeah, it's got a bigger hole because it was meant to fit onto this case, yeah. Well, this case was meant to fit on it, but yeah. But anyways, let me just demonstrate the 6S like this. I think this also works for the iPhone 6 too, but yeah. So here is it with the main case on, and then the case with the shell, so that it can be more protective. Here it is, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can tell. Yeah, it's passcode locked, but yeah. So yeah, you can see there's both layers on there, and yeah, I think this also works with the iPhone 6, so let me just demonstrate that pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna take the cases off here. If I can actually take it off with the phone, let me just pause for a second. Okay, so let me just demonstrate it working on the iPhone 6 as well. You can tell because there's no S on the back, so yeah, it's the 6. So yeah, as you can see, this case does work as well. So yeah, there is it with just the main case, and then here's the one that's with the shell. Yeah, so this also fits as well, yeah. So yeah, anyways, time to just cut again because, well, yeah, I need to just take this case off and it's kind of hard, really. Okay, I'm back. You know, I think that case might have not been needed for the 6 because it was literally even harder to take off with the iPhone 6 inside than the 6S, so yeah. I think I recommend it just for the 6S and not the iPhone 6, yeah, for this specific case. Yeah, just be warned about that, please. Alright, last part now. It is time for a quick overview of the 4 chargers that I got. So yeah, new addition to the charger collection. And yeah, it's actually a bit of a big update, really. So, here is a standalone iPhone 30-pin charger. Yes, I finally have a standalone one of these. So yeah, even though all of the iPhones that are in my collection that are compatible with these just do not work. So yeah, it's kind of useless at the moment. Well, yeah, basically, if I can get one of these kinds of iPhones that does work, this can be useful, basically. So yeah. And speaking of iPhone chargers, here is just a regular one here, which can be used for the iPhones, the new ones, demonstrated here. Yes, this can work on the 6S and 6, so yeah. So this is a pretty useful charger for me, since obviously I have a ton of these guys. Yeah. But anyways, next up is one of these ones, these like shorter length ones, I think, yeah. I think this works with the J3, if I remembered. Yeah, I think this does work with the J3. Oh, wait. Oh, yep. As you can see, it does work with the J3, so yeah. So, yeah, it does work on some of my Samsung devices and probably some other brand ones too. And here is this one, the last one. This one is slightly longer than the charger I just mentioned. And I found out this one actually does work with my Galaxy A32 5G, as you can see here. So yeah, pretty interesting here. Alright, so that is essentially it now. Thank you for watching this phone update. And I'll probably be back on Friday for MCM TSR. Hopefully I can get the series back this weekend because, yeah, I haven't really been I haven't really been going back to the series because obviously still need to prepare for my 1K special and all that. But hopefully I can release episodes 28 and 29 this weekend, and then episode 30 probably later this month. So yeah, since obviously the Bad Piggies movie is releasing next month. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Kingpig's just about to do his speech now. So yeah. Anyways, enough of that. Yeah, thank you for watching this phone update, and we'll see you again next time for more tech-related stuff, and also for our phone collection, which is coming probably on Thursday, if I remember. So yeah. Alright, thank you for watching, and goodbye.